Giddy Up. Welcome to another episode of Giddy Up. Now, you might be wondering, excuse me, it's hard to breathe. First, welcome to the fourth episode. I'm your host, and let me just jump into this because I gotta get through this. We are fourmenting over here. I know that this show you may or may have not seen it, and either way, you already know that this show stinks. And I just want to because I'm the host. And in the show's own defense, this is all by design, and I actually I want the show to stink because what's going on right now. This is it's culturing, okay? Because we're gonna and I'm gonna show this with a demonstration. We're gonna do a little science fair project, but it's don't breathe, don't breathe, don't breathe, don't breathe, don't breathe. Okay, so I should be clear now. Um, the show is fourmenting, okay, and in this case that's when things get better, right? It's a transformation, and we're in that transformation right now. I just got to start to demonstrate. Now I have some vinegars here because we're going to be doing some live fermentation fermentating. We're going to fermentate together on the show right here live. And what I have here is, okay, I'm going to leave that to the side because that's a gag. Now here we have three types of vinegar. What I'm going to do is here's a vinegar right here. Some rice vinegar. Oh, I should introduce. Hey, rice vinegar, everyone, please give it a round of applause. Okay, and then what we have here, no, that's third. Apple cider vinegar, yes, ladies and gentlemen. New bottle, it's very fresh as you can see. This is on the low end. So I'm almost tapped out of rice vinegar. But I share it with you in the show because you're worth it. And then last and least is white vinegar. So you know it. And we're going to put those three aside because what I'm going to show you is this is going to be some live fermentation. Oh, here, what I got here are a few jokes, right? So we're going to be fermenting. I'm glad you're all here because this is going to be really exciting, okay? Now, what I would like to do is, what's interesting is that this is rice vinegar, right? Now, you can figure out what's inside rice vinegar because it tells you in the name. It's kind of like the ingredient. The ingredients right here are rice and vinegar. It's in the name. You don't even have to go turn it around and find out. Oh, what's in this? No, it's in the name. And then here is apple. Well, it's actually raw apple cider. So you can imagine there's apples in here. You put an apple in here, or more, at least one. Okay, because there's multiple apples. So it's in the name. The ingredients, it's in the name, right? Raw apple cider vinegar. This is an interesting one. This is kind of like a mystery vinegar. And this one's called white vinegar. And in case you're wondering, like I am, what is white vinegar made of, right? Well, actually, I had to look it up. The ingredients written on the back, but it's right here. I'm going to read to you. It's interesting. Some of the ingredients. So, we have to do actually to prepare white vinegar. This is right here. Is you have to get a cauldron. You have to boil. You have to put some stones and big logs, and you burn it up real hot. 500 degrees if possible, and you get that thing boiling. And what you throw in there is eye of newt. That's the first ingredient. You let the eye of newt sort of be like the garlic. It's sort of we're kind of in the cooking. This is the cooking portion of the show. I wish we had cooking expert on for consultation. But anyway, I'm just going to break it down for you. So you put the eye of newt, and that's sort of the flavor that soaks in to the whole batter. Because next you add sassafras, and then I believe the third ingredient, this is the secret ingredient, but I'm going to tell you, and don't tell anyone else. Thankfully, no one's watching. I guess I could tell all the secrets since no one's watching. I should probably reveal all the government secrets I know. But it's not written down, so we're not going to deal with that tonight. Government secrets. White Claw. Whatever. I don't even know what that is. It's like some sort of drink. It's White Claw. So you put an eye of newt right in the cauldron. You let it sort of simmer. Then you put in the sassafras, eye of newt, simmer, and then you put in White Claw. That's the secret ingredient, last ingredient, and there right now is what we have here. You can see it is white vinegar. Thank you very much. Take a look. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take these vinegars because we're fourmenting on this show. You know, it's sometimes I have to put this on because it's so bad. The smell, I have to, take a breather by not taking a breather. This is like a breather for breathing. And we're going to take some vinegar. So we'll start here. I'm going to put a little vinegar in here, okay? Ooh, poured it in, okay? This is now, everyone needs to calm down. This is science experiment, but these are very safe chemicals, non-explosive, no warning labels, okay? So I could definitely mix with this. I'm totally equipped and experienced working with vinegar before. I do a lot of experimenting with vinegar at home, in the kitchen. And here is the now. Actually, instead of doing white vinegar, because I'm feeling very like white is out. You know, white's like out right now. White's not like it's still passe. It's basically canceled. So forget about white vinegar. Let's do a little experiment. Let's do some fourmenting with good old fashioned. You saw it. You love it. Soy sauce. Okay. Now I'm going to put this in the third cube. This is actually a petri dish. Oh, you know what? Since we're doing a little side spare, I think it's time. Oh, ooh-wee. I think it's time that we talk about our sponsor for today, Pee Wee's Petri Dish. Now, what's exciting about Pee Wee's Petri Dish, let me show you. I got a whole array of their product line right here. I got a spread. Oh, you can't believe it. Yes. Pick a Petri Dish. Hey, who wants to do one right now? Here. Any Petri Dish. Pick your Petri Dish. Okay, I'll tell you which one. I'll tell you which one you got when you pick it. Okay. So anyway, this is the sponsor, Pee Wee Petri Dishes. Now this is a good brand. Now you might be wondering, why this shape, why this solid. Now, one of the things I like to do with Pee Wee's Petri Dishes is, whenever I'm feeling like I need to be a little light, like I have a light dinner or a light lunch because I'm a little bit, I like to, I like to get like a full plate of food. Tricks the mind. But a full plate of food here is good for the, it tricks the mind, but yet you can have it. You can have a good diet. So that's Pee Wee's Petri Dish, which is actually our sponsor for today. So I want everyone here, imagine in your imagination station, a big cheer, like, that cheer you hear with all the children go like, yeah, that's the end. So anytime you hear a sponsor, anytime we're promoting products, or maybe something is worth cheering for in your mind, because that's what I'm doing. It makes the show so I can enjoy the show as it's going. Here, look, we're told. I'm trying not to derail. I'm sorry. We're in the middle of this. Okay. So thank you, Pee Wee, for sponsoring the show. Many thanks. Speaking of money and sponsors, I just want to say that I actually got the coordinates wrong. Where is my phone? This is absurd. Well, I'm in big trouble now. Okay. We'll get to that later. So here are the jokes. Forget about this. Here are the jokes right here. I got a whole bunch of jokes, which I'm going to foment for the show later. We're going to pick up. These are jokes that are right now current. They're live. We're going to culture them in the vinegar. Let them ferment, right? Let them simmer. You see what I'm doing here? Okay, follow along. Come on, follow along. I want you to pay attention. Okay, I'm not trying to lose you here. Jokes written down. I'm going to put them in. I'm going to dip this one in, and we're going to come back to it at the end of the show and see how well it fermented. Okay, so I got another one here. Okay, this is a good one. Okay, we're going to put that down there. Okay, I'm just like lucky dice. We want good odds here. And I got to take a little soy sauce because I haven't filled it into the thing yet. It's going to be a tough one. Let me do the one. Yes, it's good. Okay, put just one right here, just in case. You got to be smart. One man show. Okay, boom. It's down there. Okay, so everything's cool. I just want to say thank you to soy sauce for participating. Thank you to apple cider vinegar. You've been very sweet. And then rice vinegar. Yes, thank you. Another thing to say there. Be very careful. So while we're going to let these jokes ferment, I want to talk about a guest that we had on. I think it was probably the previous show or last week. And his name is the Invisible Man. And there's been a lot of feedback about the Invisible Man because, everyone who saw the show didn't really see the Invisible Man. And so there was a lot of controversy there. But I just wanted to talk about, I have to, in the Invisible Man's defense, This being a low budget show, obviously we have to give him like, you know, appropriate payment. So I was feeling like maybe I should, he's the Invisible Man. I should give him like a blank check. So I just gave him a blank check. I thought that's an appropriate form of, tender. So here we go, tender, tender, and takes it, and I see it, them go away, and it's been raising some alarm bells. Me and some messages from the bank regarding my blank check, and I thought the blank check was a good thing because we're a low budget show. But now we're really we're below we're at a lower budget than we were before because of the blank check that I wrote. And go figure, it's life's ironic that way. But it's not like I'm holding this in my hand. Okay, because I'm new at this, right? I've only been doing this for a week, and it wasn't like I was born last week. So, um, yeah, this is exciting. You know what? I got a new segment for you. Check this out. This is actually very fun. We're going to start doing movie reviews because people love movies and they love to hear people complain about movies and give their opinion and be, outrageous or controversial or just mind-numbing. So I'm going for the latter in this one, and I thought I would numb your mind and I would massage it back, and so back to me, which would be where the show is at, where we're having right now. So I'm glad that you're here with me. Let's do this. Okay. So anyway, a movie review. So this is a big movie here. I know these things are in my way, and I already got flies because they love flies love fourmenting, right? Those little buzzing around like everything's dead. Be mistaken for things that are dead, but it's just fermentation. It's happening live. So if you see me doing this, don't worry. It's not a thing. I'm just swiping the flies. Saying, nope, don't like you. Nope, swipe flies away. So fast. Okay? I like it. Well, then maybe I'll see it. If I swipe the fly the right way, then we might have to take a break. And I'll be right back. But I'm no Jeff Goldblum. So, the movie that just recently came out this weekend that we're reviewing is called One Battle After Another. Okay? And this is starring Lenny DiCapricorn. He's very famous. Everyone knows him. He's been in lots of movies, like the one with the bear and the one with the wolf, and the one with the what animals was he with? He's with a bear. One bear in one, a wolf in the other, a cat. I'm sure. A fish. There was one with a fish, and there was a boat. He's been in a lot of stuff. Then there's this other guy, Benedict of the Bull. You know him. He's he's one of those Usual Suspects. You've seen him in Usual Suspects, and that's all. He's got a very small career. Then who else is in that movie? Oh yeah, Sean Penitentiary. You know that guy, Sean Penitentiary. He's pretty good. Yeah, he's a pretty good actor. Yeah, and then check it out, Tatiana Taylor. Oh, excuse me, Ali. I missed that part. Okay. So anyway, we're going to review One Battle After Another with these stars, directed by PDA. Was that his name? Yeah, I always would see like, was it GTA? I can't remember. It's like PDA or GTA. You always see his name abbreviated, the director, because it's like got three words or something. Because he's one of those guys like Thomas Hayden Church, if you know what I mean. Okay, so anyway, One Battle After Another movie review. So I'd say that the first battle was kind of awkward. It was very weak, and I guess it's because it's early in the film, so no one didn't have much strength. So I could really reenact the battle for you. It was a lot of like this. It was very like hissy fit kind of stuff. We're like, it's two people fighting, and it was just it was very blue. So that was the first battle. Now the second battle, I would say it was a little more skillful. Obviously, some evolution had occurred between the characters. So the second battle used more sophisticated skills and sort of tactics. Like for example, I would say there was the eye poke out. That was, I don't like that stuff, but that was, more that was like next level from this. So that was the second battle, stuff like of that nature. And then there was also like slaps. This is like slap, but this is like it was like real like full form slaps and eye jet gouging. So that was the second battle. Now I missed the third battle because I went to the bathroom. But to tell you the truth, I actually had a battle with my zipper in the bathroom. So there was a third battle, but it was my own personal battle with zipping and unzipping. Uh, okay, so I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good. I'm doing good. Okay, in one regard, at least in that regard, being nice, not naughty. And then, so what was that? The third battle? Okay, so then you had like the fourth battle, which was the fourth battle. Fourth battle. How should I put this? The fourth battle was much like this show, and here you go. I mean, it's like it stinks. Okay, and if anyone was trying to be all excited when they saw this on my nose and was hoping that I would talk this way for the whole episode, well, bully on you because I am not doing that. Just for a few seconds, just to give you some sort of tease, but I'm not doing any more than this. Okay, so the yeah, so the fourth battle sucked. Now the fifth battle is interesting because actually, this is cool because we're going to introduce something in the fifth. Oh, it's dynamic. Oof, I'm glad you're here. If you were here, but I'm here. I'm glad I'm here. Um, Here we go. Click on that. So the fifth battle was basically the final boss, right? And the final boss, I just want to show you. Now, this is no spoilers, okay? It's not like, there's going to be no spoiling like you would imagine from fermenting of milk or, melted cheese. Um, so here is I actually, okay. So as you can see, this is a one-man show and a lot of backgrounds, but they don't contribute, whatever's back there. But I have actually not a producer, but I have Pip here, and Pip is going to be an assistant. Basically, Pip's job is the Pip is a pseudo producer, and Pip is also like the graphic designer and whoever else. I don't know anything about running a show. You know as much as I do. If you've seen anything that you've seen before, then we're both lost. So here we go. This is Pip, and I just want to show you. This is one battle after another. The review, no spoilers, but I just want to say that this is what the final boss looked like, and I just wanted you to see this because I thought it was fun from Pip. Okay, you see him? That's the final boss. One battle after another. So what you can do is you can imagine. You can imagine how that went. Or you can go see the movie because I recommend that you see the movie despite the whole incident with my zipper. I think even though that was kind of my own bad experience, I think you'll have a better one. Maybe you can tell me what the third battle was about because I missed that one. So that's cool. I mean, I'm feeling really strong. Check this out. This is awesome. Okay, no, forget about that for now. So, something. I'm very grateful for my fans. So I have to take a bathroom break right now. I'm going to have to take a bathroom break. So hold on a second. Oh. Thank you for indulging me. I have to take a bathroom break, and it feels much better. I'm grateful for my fans because actually now you can hear my voice. I'm more relaxed. I was all tense and worked up, obviously from before. Now we just relax because I talked about one battle after another. That's very tense. But anyway, I just had to relieve myself. I'm grateful for my fans because I actually have that. Now, if you were watching previous episodes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's get past it. Let's move forward. But I want to just say also that that I got a diaper as my first sort of gift, first sort of transaction, donation, for the show, something of value that was given to me for doing the show. And instead of framing it like I was thinking about doing, I decided to wear it. And so now I have bathroom breaks. And actually, I can probably pull this thing out right now. Hold on, let me just get this thing going here and doing this stuff right, doing that. Oh wait, okay, hold on. Okay, here it is. Okay, just so you guys can see. Here's the diaper right here. You can see now I'm commando. Oh, geez. Okay, but anyway, I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good. Okay, all right. Amen. So, I mean, I'm a man. And okay, well, now that we're relieved ourselves, I want to get into. Okay, I want to be. This is like a story, um, personal story section. Spin introduced me. So, well, it's a new set. It's a new segment. Okay, it's a new part. It's a new segment. That's what it is. Okay, new segment. Okay. Yeah, I need someone to write for me, so I don't have to think all the time. Um, it's a new segment, and it's called "You Had to Be There." Okay, this is a personal story from my life. Something happened over the weekend that I wanted to share with you. This is a true story, and I'll tell it truthfully because it's a true story. You got it. So I just want you to know. So it's like this. It's Friday night, and I have to be. I have to go somewhere that is an apartment building by the river. This is an apartment building. I'm in a city, and I'll just say that this is. So I'm riding my bike. This is a distance, right? And I'm going there, and along the way, as I'm approaching the river, this big river that runs through the city because rivers tend to do that, or cities tend to be built around rivers because historically, I could have done a whole like history of side quest for this episode, but I should probably zip up my pants instead. Okay, we're okay. I want to keep it PG-13. Um, Anywho, so I'm riding my bike towards the river at night to go to this place that I have to go to, and suddenly there are fireworks bursting in the sky, and the first time that I see it is actually through the reflection of a building on a main street, a very wide, big street, and there's very glass buildings that I can see from the reflection, right? The thing and the fireworks over there, and like can't wait. I'm riding really fast, hoping to get to see them, and because I can hear them, and it's massive. And so once I get close enough, I get to see them, live, and it's really outstanding actually, because they're a huge display, and they were being shot off from a boat on the river on the opposite side from where I was, and try not to give anything away, because I got many admirers and detractors who want to come to my, studio and wreak havoc, and you don't want that, do you? I mean, who wants to wreak havoc on a nose like this? I mean, look at it, smooth. Look at the way the light reflects off it. You know, wreaking havoc when it would not look the same. So let's all just let cooler heads prevail and be ambiguous about the wear. So I'm at the river, and they're going off crazy, and everyone's watching. People, cars are stopping, like in the middle of the street, and rolling down the window and filming it. And pedestrians is nice night. Everything's going well, and that's all until delay. So when it's over, I'm riding my bike on the river, path, and going to my destination. And I decided as a joke that I'm going to start saying to everyone I pass by, because I'm always trying to think of things to yell at people, because one of my important goals in life is being obnoxious as I ride by pedestrians and bystanders who are completely innocent and don't want to be bothered by me. So that's why I like to agitate in that way, and that's definitely a noble cause in my mind. And I do this, and I'm saying to everyone now, I'm like, "Happy 4th of July! Happy 4th of July!" I'm just yelling it out to everyone. Happy 4th of July! I see homeless people. I see couples that are going out on a date Friday night. Old people. The bit, the whole bit. This is the bit. And then, but this is real. That's not a bit. I'm telling you a true story. Everything I've told you is true so far. There was a homeless person. There was a couple, I'm sure, and there was old people. I'm sure. I'm sure this all happened because I was there. If you can trust my memory, it's best of my ability. So I'm saying Happy 4th of July, and I'm thinking, I thought it was like the end of September. I was like, what is the date? It's like, but what do I really? I'm like, thinking like yeah, oh, I'm Mr. Know-it-all. Like I know what the date is and stuff. Like maybe it is 4th of July. Maybe it's not the end of September. What do I know, right? Being so fucking. Ooh. Okay, so PG-13. Okay. Um, and then I got to my destination after saying, yelling, "Happy 4th of July! Happy 4th of July!" And of course, I'm going by very fast on my bike, so I didn't get much. I didn't hear any response. Tends to be. I don't want anyone to respond to me anyway. It's not a dialogue. This is me just yelling out something absurd or annoying, funny, or outrageous, just to get the people going. Got to get the people going. Okay. So I get to my destination. It's an apartment building on the river, on the said river. And the show's over. Grand show. By the way, big show. Like, what you could see this show on the 4th of July. So the joke was not even, there was some truth in the joke. You see what I'm saying? Right, okay. So anywho, um, at the destination. I'm going into the building. There's a doorman. This guy's an OG. I like him a lot. He's real old school doorman, polite, and he's got it. And I go up to the door. I'm coming through quick because I'm gotta do something quickly and then move on. And the guy's like, I'm gonna say to him, I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna do right to him. And he, just as I'm saying, Happy 4th of July, out of his mouth, I hear him say, Happy 4, and I'm now cutting him off. So he says, Happy 4, and I'm cutting him off. And I say, Happy 4th of July, and he laughs, and I laugh. And I was like, you were going to say it too. You had the same joke. He's like, yeah. I'm like, that's right. It's like righteous, brother. So moved on. And anyway, you had to be there. So I hope I painted the scene for. I hope I brought you in to my Friday night where I had this moment with the doorman, and it was real, and it was funny, and it was sweet, and I'm glad that it happened because it's one of those little moments in life where you get caught off guard in a good way, and you smile, and you want to share it with the world. So I share it because I not with the world. I share it. No, it was basically like a state secret because no one's watching. So, my secrets that I know from my friends in the government. Okay, so that's the deal. And then there's the other thing. I want to share this with you as well. Wait, no, I can't because I can because I can, not because I can't. Never can. So here, so I thought this is cool. Let's check this out. Okay, so this is actually current. This is all now we're doing current local news. So that was a story, and it's gonna be a segment. You had to be there. You had to be there. And so I brought you there as best I could with words, with a little story, a little imagination. Now here, this just happened today. I was walking around the city for reasons I'm not going to explain. Okay, so don't ask me questions. Very secretive. Now this came up. This is actually on one of the This is posted on a telephone pole, right? And I thought this is interesting. I haven't seen this one before, and I wanted to share with you guys. Pip's gonna come in. Okay, look at Pip. Okay, so what does that say? I see, saw that cut off the. Yeah, so it says missing reward. You see that? Okay, with a cat, picture of a cat. That is so funny. I was like, okay, so if anyone had, I was like, I gotta find this reward because if it's missing, maybe I can find it and keep it. And I don't know what the cat has to do. I don't know what the cat. Just get your attention. Like, hey, look at this cute cat, right? Here, I guess thing. Look at this cute cat. By the way, there's a missing reward. I'm like, oh great. We're gonna talk about what the reward is. I mean, I'm assuming it's monetary. I'm assuming it's cash. I mean, briefcase, big bundles of it. Wrapped, unmarked bills, as they say in the movies. You know what that means? It's something we say, because we pretend to be intelligent. But I know what it means because I'm playing the part of intelligence in this episode called Fourmenting. And by the way, I know you're thinking it's a little late in the game to be just introducing yourself, but after the show, I went, I should start going and going and going and going and going. I'm going. This is like stalling. This is stalling, going. I am Guru. I'm the host of the show, Giddy Up, and I welcome you all for being here. Or no, I welcome none for being here. Try and be honest here, because I'm trying, breaking it down for you. All right, so this is great. Okay, well, Now that's great. So missing reward. Yeah, we're beyond. Okay. Okay, so let's get into some news here. We're going to talk about something current, and then we're going to come back to the jokes, and then we're going to wrap it up. Okay. So I like to hold a pen because it makes me feel like I'm a command here. I'm like I'm procreating all the time. Boom, boom, boom. And there's on my canvas drawn. Imagine if I could do the show and write new content at the same time. Then you tune in, maybe. I gotta take a breather. All right, so, okay, here, let's try the other one. Always have a backup plan, folks. Um, okay, so big news. I just heard the announcement this morning that the NFL has made a decision about who will be performing at the perform. See, hold on. I didn't totally spontaneous, unscripted, in the moment, real. I stopped. I said performing. You see? You see, the show is even without me. The show goes on. It's working without me. Okay, that's really incredible. Great that it happened. I can see that, and I will remember that for the future. It's recorded for all to see, and I'll go back and I'll say, how did that happen? Break it down. Now, anyway, hoodles. Okay, where the flies at? NFL has announced the performer of the halftime show for is it the Super Bowl 4? Doubtful. Is it 54? Um, so the actual performer is, and I'm going to do a drum roll, is Bad Bunny. Yeah, it's funny. Actually, I had a Bad Bunny once myself. He, I used to have a pet rabbit, and he was a Bad Bunny, and he was bad because he would chew the wires and he would chew the floorboards. You see, and I'm actually sending a warning right now to the NFL. If you're going to have Bad Bunny perform, um, if you're going to have Bad Bunny perform at the Super Bowl, first thing I would do is I would recommend that you cover all your floorboards with nail polish. Now, this is an old trick. Now, I know I'm sort of accommodating one solution to another, but for biting my fingernails, let's say I haven't done it on the show yet, but maybe I'll do a whole show of me biting my fingernails because, you know, think of all the reasons right now, but I can't tell you because there's too many. I'm biting my fingernails, and then professionals say, "Hey, why don't you put some nail polish on it? It's a little bit sour, bitter. You taste it, nail polish, and you won't bite your nails." It's an old trick that has been recommended to me. So I'm telling you, the NFL right now, you need to cover your floorboards with nail polish, all your floorboards, and all, where is it? Whatever stadium it is, the Super Bowl is going to be in. It's in California, I'm pretty sure. Um, and then you're going to, then Bad Bunny will not chew on the floorboards. Now, the wires are an interesting story, but I can see how if Bad Bunny comes on and is chewing all the wires, because obviously it's a performance, there's going to be mic, all these speakers and mics set up and all those, black wires that you see at a show, live show, or anything live, music, audio. And Bad Bunny's chewing on the wires and he's getting like into it, he's like chewing like some sort of rabbit beast, like some rabbit beast. Then that could be interesting. That could actually be a good, interesting show. I will tune in to see that, although I'll be watching the Super Bowl anyway, so it's not really. I won't tune out to miss it. I'll put it that way. And all right, so I'm for it. And actually, think about it. If you got Bad Bunny chewing on the wires for the part of the show, at some point, he's going to be doing the electric slide because he's going to get in there and go, it's an electric slide, right? Or maybe he'll be doing like Thriller instead. Either way, he's either going to be doing the electric slide or Thriller because Bad Bunny, after chewing into those wires, after a certain period of time, you're going to break, skin, and you're going to find there's a whole artery system that you ain't going to be liking so much. Anyway, let's not talk about the anatomy of wires. We're talking about the halftime show, Bad Bunny. And so anyway, I get all the warnings. It could be entertaining. Now, I just want to tell you that we have actually rumors. There's some rumors going around about who some of the, you know how the the live performer of the Super Bowl halftime show tends to have guests, right? Like Janet Jackson had Justin Timberlake, or vice versa. I think it was Janet. That was rude, okay, because I'm a big fan of Janet Jackson. So no, it was Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake was the guest performer. So in this halftime show, I heard that Bad Bunny might be joined by Naughty Dog. So Naughty Dog might be performing. And another rumor I heard is actually this is for the the younger crowd out there. It's not definitely not for, but they might know this reference because a lot they try to appeal to different audiences. So you got the Bad Bunny audience, then you got the Naughty Dog audience, which is two different audiences. And this is actually the best because this is going for the younger audience. But Nyan Cat might be performing as well. Actually, performing during. So I want anyone who's. I think there's certain a what you would call. Oh, you're actually gonna do it this way, but yeah, no. Um, there's a generational gap here. So what happens is some don't know what Nyan Cat is. I'm going to show you the older audience because this is very intriguing. And let's view this, okay? Here we go. We're going good now. Okay, whoa, okay, up, here. Just so you can see, that is Nyan Cat. Whoa, there he is, okay? Take a good look, okay? You see where's he going? Where's he going? Wait, hold on. I don't want to cut this off because he might end up in his destination. And it was very intense. Hold on. I don't know where his destination is. See, this is like, this is like when a story, you got the tension building, you're like kind of like, well, what's the goal, right? Where's the destination? All right, we don't, okay, I don't know where he's going. We're going to find out later. I'll just keep watching and keep you updated. So, anyway, that's Nyan Cat. So we got Bad Bunny, Naughty Dog, and Nyan Cat. Those last two are rumored to be performing. Now, I just want to talk about. Oh wait, hold on. I got a phone call. I know you can't hear. I put the phone on silent, but I actually got a phone call. So let me handle this right now. I think it's about. Hello. So they're online. I just want because what in the middle of the show. I'm just gonna repeat what you said to. Uh huh. Oh, okay, lawyers. Yes, suits. Uh-huh. Lawyers in suits? Oh, lawyers and suits. Okay, got you. All right. Oh, yeah, that's not producers. So they're okay. Um, hold on. Okay. No, I'll cover back. Okay, forget about that. I was just talking to some lawyers about suits. Um, I got a direct line to my to anything really. This is a universal phone. I can call anyone I want, or they can call me anyone they want. They can call me anyone they want. So they can call and they can be like, they pick up and I'm like, Saul? My name's not Saul. Get out of here. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can call me anything you want. Okay. All right. Thanks. That was funny. That's going. Bye. Anyway, my name is Guru and I'm in the middle of the show, 38 minutes. I don't even know where we are. I got notes. I got decoration. I got so many things going on. But I don't have Nyan Cat. Nyan Cat, it's just there and I don't know where it's going. So keep an eye on Nyan Cat. Thank you, Pip, though. Isn't Pip been great sort of assistant for the show? Yay! You gotta hear the children sing and go, cheering. Yeah! I hear it. It's probably some audio sample from some song or something, whatever. So anyway, the good news is that with Bad Bunny performing, I heard that actually one of the perks of going to the Super Bowl, if you want to get Super Bowl tickets, I'd say order them, purchase them now. So one of the perks of going to the Super Bowl this upcoming February, whenever it is going to be that you can every um, member of the audience will be receiving 1 pint of Blue Bunny ice cream in honor of Bad Bunny's appearance as the halftime show. And then, oh, wait, I got another phone call. Something's going on here. Whoa, jeez. Hello? Lawyers again? Yeah, I'm in the middle of the show, but okay. All right. Oh, they're not cousins? I thought they were cousins, like they were related. So, Blue Bunny and Bad Bunny aren't related? They're not cuz. Primos? No, I know they're really good. Like I know like Bad Bunny, is Primo and no. Oh, okay. So we can't say that they. Okay, correction. Thank you. All right. There's been a problem. I retract my previous statement. I, Guru, hosts of Giddy Up, do not have any knowledge that there will be free pints to every audience member of the Super Bowl during the halftime show or any time during the show. Go Eagles! And I was predicting the Super Bowl right now. The Eagles and whoever else is like the second team, the other team that they beat, that they lose, that they lose. Anywho, I'm not giving anything away. Okay, I don't know. It's not like it's a secret. I mean, if it's like it's a secret or anything, no one's watching. So it's the best place to share all the secrets, like who's going to win the next Super Bowl. So I want to just talk to my there's an entertainment correspondent who's really into this Bad Bunny performance, and I just want him to speak for a second. So I'm going to go off here and let the entertainment. He's right here. Okay, so here's look at who is that? Okay, so this is Wolf Blitzer. Hello, Wolf Blitzer. Thank you for joining the show. Yes, okay, very exciting. And you are our you are our entertainment correspondent. Is that correct? Okay, and you are very pleased that Bad Bunny will be performing at the Super Bowl. Okay. Well, I have to download a wolf voice over here. I have to download it into my brain, and I'll come back to you, and you'll give me all the answers and say all the things you want to say about the choice of having Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl. Okay. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, get out of here with that stuff. Okay, I can't even understand that. Is that supposed to be some sort of wolf language? I didn't learn that in monastery. So we're going to come back to Wolf Blitzer later, our entertainment correspondent, when he can really, articulate and express himself in a way that we can all understand. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and children, and nope, no children. I cut that off. That was one of the options. This is friendly for kids. No, it's PG-13, unless you want to call a 13-year-old a child, which you could and probably should. So I take it back. Let's start all over again. Pip, can you edit that out? I mean, you are the producer. No? Okay, that's all right. He's kidding. He's his first day. Don't get no slack. It's his first day. Pip's first day. He's doing a great job. He showed you a freaking final boss and Nyan Cat and the other cat, which you never really explained. We can probably name it later. A little name contest going on for the cat. Here, go ahead. Work it out. What's the thing here? You want to see this cat that has, it's just a random cat photograph for the, whatever. Don't worry about it. So we come to the end of the show, and everyone's really excited because we're going to take a little look at these jokes that we have, and we're going to see how they fermented. Move everything out the way. We're doing a little science experiment here. We got these. Now these are ceramic. This is actually a different. I want to just say shout out to our sponsor, Pee Wee's Petri Dishes. Pee Wee's Petri Dishes, which you can see here. I know you never picked one before. Maybe you can see their other line. This is a more high-end line. This is actually called this is the ceramic. These were the vinegar and the fourmenting of the jokes are. As you can see, I put them in there. Just want to prove that I'm not lying to you. I'm actually doing these 6 experiments at home, and there's going to be no danger. I have full confidence that the house will not blow up. So these are the ceramic line of Pee Wee's Petri Dishes, and this is a great thing here. I really think you should like and subscribe to just these dishes themselves. No, I'm just kidding. All right. It's just it's the lizard brain work. Like and subscribe, hear enough that it just comes out. I didn't mean to say that. The show goes on. So here, let's go with the first joke. I'm going to take it out and see how it's fermented. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to read this joke and see if it stinks or not. If its fermenting is complete and it fully stinks partially stinks, doesn't stink at all. This is like the rating scale, or it's beyond stink. Okay, it's like Grinch kind of stink. Like imagine the Grinch would stink. Because didn't he have like that song, stink, stink, stunk? So that's the word I think of the Grinch when I say stink. All right, so you know how dogs really got it great, right? Because you can take them out in public, you can walk them around the streets, and then you can just go to the bathroom, and no one complains, right? No one's even outraged. None of them don't complain. They're not outraged. They don't see the dog peeing on the street, and they're like, you know, whatever they might say. Um, and I'm really jealous, right? Because I'm like, why do they get all the the good sort of freedom and pee on the streets? I wish I could pee on the streets. I'm very jealous. But every once in a while, I do get fortunate because I get to go and pee on the streets when someone throws out a toilet and puts it on the curb. Then I feel like finally I get to go to the bathroom on the street and I'm justified. All right, I would say that joke stunk. That joke stunk like going to the bathroom on the sidewalk, if you know what I'm saying. So let's put that aside. That one maybe fermented a little too much. That was actually, I'm going to smell it just so I can tell everyone. That is I think that's the rice vinegar. What is this? Okay, that's right. That's the apple cider vinegar. So let's try this one right here. This is another one. I don't know what to say. We'll just look at it and see. Okay, I got this here. So see, everyone got the joke right here. I'm going to pull it out, see how it fermented. Okay, I got it. Okay, sometimes I have questions like, why are you a Jets fan? I've never heard of that before. And this is directed at someone specifically I know. And his wife tells me, like, oh, well, he likes to suffer. So I think, well, I guess that means company loves misery. All right, that joke is kind of like, well, it definitely stinks. We can all agree that joke stinks, okay? And I actually might need to put two of these on at the same time. But that's not possible, so just do it like this. Okay. Yeah, that stinks. That's just too complicated and too, intelligent or whatever. I don't know. Or unintelligent. It's too thought provoking. Makes you think. And that's not what you're supposed to be doing. Here's a joke here. Okay. What is the. Okay, so it is the fourth episode of this show. I see the premise of this joke. Okay, I don't know who wrote this, but what is the fourth letter in the alphabet? A. That's THEA. Got it? The THE alphabet. A. Fourth letter of the alphabet. Okay, that's six, maybe like a little less. This is the scale though. No, I gotta breathe. All right, so that's fermenting. That's just the jokes fermenting. This show is going to get better as the more you ferment. I mean, if you leave this show out long enough, it's eventually going to stink so bad that you'll get used to it. Then you won't smell it, and then you'll enjoy the smell. It'll be a comfort to you. You'll keep coming back to it. Then you'll want it. You can be addicted to it, and then you can't have enough of it. And then you'll be calling me, and you'll be coming knocking on my door. Try to stay private so that you want the smell because the show is intoxicating. Thank you. And I could end it right there, but I could end it right there. This has been a great show. Not a good show, not like great in the sense that like it's great that it's over, and I'm great that I'm here and doing this. My name is Guru. I'm grateful that I have the opportunity. Thank you, YouTube, and the World Wide Web, and all that's behind it. All those are responsible for making this possible because it's been my dream for a long time to do a fourth episode of a show and call it Fourmenting. Actually, I came up with the idea a couple of days ago, but I've always wanted to do a fourth episode of the show because it means that I've done a third, and I'll probably do a fifth, and it's like momentum. You see what I'm saying? Thank you all for joining. I hope to see you again for the next episode, whenever it airs. I'm sure to be there. Hope you will be too. I'm just going to keep on talking while I press buttons.